Hello, RSNA. My name is Aarti Sekhar. I'm from Emory University, and I'm going to be giving you a few minutes of tips about wellness. This is a sneak peek of my workforce wellness talk that is part of the impact of COVID-19 on workforce resilience. That is going to be on Saturday, December 5th at 10 a.m. Central Time. So I know this is a very broad topic. It's a very personal topic, wellness. And it's one that's personal to me. When I was in college, I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. And I realized very quickly that I needed to come up with some better strategies for how I was going to eat and exercise, and also deal with my stress and anxiety. At that time, I went to a 10-day silent meditation retreat called Vipassana. And it was eye-opening for me. I learned that I have so many thoughts in my mind just swirling around all day, and many of them are not based in reality. A lot of times I was amplifying the past or worrying about the future. And these thoughts really can increase your anxiety and not have you, be in the real present moment of your life. So you don't necessarily need to go to a 10-day silent retreat, but there's a lot of strategies you can do all throughout your day. If you're eating, you can really focus on the sensations of what you're eating. When you're brushing your teeth, when you're walking, you can feel your feet on the floor. So there's a lot of ways during the day that you can bring yourself back into the present moment. So this is something I've been working on for about 20 years and still a challenge for me, but has really helped me deal with my stress. In preparing this talk, I also learned a lot of new things, and I'm going to highlight 3 of them for you today. The first one is about the institutional responsibility for wellness. So there's always a lot of emphasis on your personal responsibility for your wellness, that you should be exercising or meditating, etc. But the fact that 46% of radiologists are burnt out means that this is not just a personal problem. This is actually an institutional and systemic issue as well. I read this incredible book, the Mayo Clinic Strategies to Reduce Burnout. And it's written by Dr. Stephen Swenson and Tate Shanafelt. And Dr. Shanafelt, I've become a super fan of his because he's written a lot about wellness and actually has created a lot of work that's evidence-based on how to reduce burnout through institutional strategies. So a couple of examples are, for example, if leaders get to know their group as individuals and really see what motivates them and makes them really excited and passionate, and then protects 20% of their time to do this work that they're really passionate about, this can reduce burnout rates by about 50%. Another example that they support is flexible work hours, supporting part-time workers, especially in challenging times like now where people are juggling multiple roles. This is increasingly important. My second point is about relationships. So there's a lot of evidence now that loneliness can kill us and our relationships can really promote our well-being. But this is important not just at home, but also at work. So there's a lot of things we can do as individuals. For example, make an effort to get to know our colleagues, our technologists, our nurses, maybe ask someone to go for coffee. When people are working from home now, send a text or phone call and check in on them, organize a Zoom happy hour. There's a lot of ways to kind of get to know your group better and feel more connected. And this goes beyond your radiology department too. At Mayo, they have multidisciplinary dining clubs. And I think this is a great idea. You can get to know people from other divisions. I know that I've really enjoyed getting to know my surgeons as the interesting and talented human beings that they are. And this makes me feel more connected to the whole process and meaning of my work. And the third thing I want to talk about is mindset. So I know that there's a lot of challenges right now, but anytime in life, there's always going to be circumstances, and there's going to be what you think about those circumstances and how you react to them and what you do about it. And there are 2 ways you can react. You can react with curiosity and creativity and resilience and flexibility, or you can amplify, possible negative thoughts. And believe me, I do plenty of both of those. But when I find myself having negative chatter, I use coaching. Coaching I've found can be really helpful. I have a coach, and I've also learned how to coach myself. And I give an example of this in my talk. Basically, coaching helps you to focus on the things that are truly in your control and use all the inner wisdom that you have from your past experiences to come up with strategies for your future desired state. So come up with small little things you can do every day to get you a little bit closer to your desired future state. So those are my wellness tips for today. And I hope you join us at our session. And I hope you stay well. And I look forward to seeing you at RSNA.